You know what time it is. Market update time from San Diego, California. Guys, markets have been selling off a little bit. Nothing I'm too worried about. You know, we do have a pretty wide range, pretty strong resistance right around 42,000 bucks on BTC. Pretty strong support right there down at 30,000 bucks. And I've been looking at the order books, and there's a lot of bid support. So I'm not worried that, you know, price is going to come cascading down back to 20K anytime soon, or below, right? I don't think that's really in the books. And one of the things that has me really bullish right now is the ratio of the price of Ethereum in terms of Bitcoin, right? And so that's a proxy that I look at a lot of the times to make sure that the market overall is pretty strong. And when, you know, Ethereum is trending up in terms of Bitcoin, meaning it's outpacing Bitcoin in terms of the dollar, right? There's underlying strength in the altcoin market, right? So it means that, you know, Bitcoin is selling off harder than Ethereum. And if you also look at some of these altcoins, one coin in particular in our model portfolio just came out with a really big announcement about some new I don't want to get into the specifics right now, but there's a huge new roadmap that they just revealed. And if you look at the chart of this coin, in terms of Bitcoin, it just skyrocketed overnight while BTC was dumping. So it kind of tells me that people are taking profits from their BTC positions and starting to load up into fundamentally strong altcoins with very good, strong projections for their 2021 roadmap. There's another coin that's not in the model portfolio, but we do issue trade alerts on coins outside of the model portfolio, anything that we're finding strength in, right? So we've been issuing some trade alerts on this one, and it's a DeFi coin, right? Decentralized finance that has kind of an obnoxiously large implied market cap. And so it sold off really significantly over the summer in 2020, but it's been at a significant discount. So of the past, it's a significant discount relative to a lot of the other blue chip DeFi coins. So the point I'm trying to make is it has a lot of catch up to play, right? It's playing catch up. So it's been heavily discounted. The market's starting to see like, hey, it's a fundamentally strong coin. It's sold off pretty strong last year for no reason, and now it's starting to get an uptick. So these two coins in particular, I'm really excited about. We're going to be talking about them on the Lifer call today. I mean, there's like a million things I'm excited about. I could go on forever. But yeah, all in all, market update is that the market is in a very ripe place for bouncing, because not only is there strength in the altcoin market and you know, the Bitcoin's kind of sitting at support. You know, we have a flood of institutions. I was actually just talking to a guy who runs a really large market making and quantitative trading firm out of Hong Kong. We were talking last night until like 9 p.m. My poor girlfriend, she's like, who are you on the phone with at like 9 p.m.? I'm like, I'm talking to a hedge fund manager in Hong Kong. Like, I can't ever get a hold of him. And like the one time he DMs me is like, hey man, like, are you around to chat? But anyhow, he heard about the launch of the hedge fund. He wanted to catch up and all that stuff. Long story short, he says that the institutional flow in Asia is just starting to kick off. And so he says Asia, in particular, he was talking about South Korea. He really likes, you know, looking at the South Korean market. And he was saying the South Koreans, the institutions, they generally tend to mimic the institutions in America. You know, South Korea, America, very big allies, and they tend to follow what the American institutions do. So the American institutions have led the charge in Q4 and really into Q1 of 2021, right? The last quarter of 2020, first quarter of 2021, American flows have been monster. So he said that he's expecting, you know, Asian flows from the institutional side to really start picking up. So we, you know, him and I, both very bullish. We see, you know, all sorts of these sell-offs that are, you know, driven, and there's a lot of Tether fears right now, which have been in the market ever since I've been here, right? Like for the past 5-6 years, everybody's been, you know, scared about Tether, and it's fine. It's always been here. It's a working product. It's got huge adoption. I'm not scared about anything going on. They've been very transparent. So I think that, you know, everybody's looking for a cause of the sell-off, like, you know, why is everything selling off? And sometimes these things are just technically driven, right? By technicals, I just mean, you know, momentum being oversold or overbought. I mean, on a short-term time frame, and kind of, you know, doubling basically in the course of 30 days for Bitcoin's market cap. So it's just taking a little bit of steam off, and it's no problem. So guys, we're stoked about this market, and we hope you are too. Peace.